It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Oh, hi, I'm Tony, and welcome to Yay or Nay, where I review current movies, Broadway shows, and the best of theme park entertainment, with either a yay or a nay. This week, I'm reviewing the movie Krampas. So let's make like a snow globe and shake things up.
The most wonderful time of the year.
So since I saw the original trailer for Krampus, I wanted to see this movie more than any movie this year. It just looked amazing. I'm a huge horror movie fan, I'm a huge Christmas movie fan. I love these two genres, and to put them together, it's genius. Plus, it reminded me of Gremlins, and Gremlins is one of my favorite movies of all time. I kept telling everyone, I'm like, this movie's gonna be the new Gremlins. Like, it's exactly like it. It looks campy, it looks funny, it looks a little scary, but it still has that holiday charm. So I really was expecting new age Gremlins. However, this movie isn't like Gremlins at all. I don't even know if this movie's gonna be a yay or a nay yet, so by the end of this movie, we'll decide. So first off, let's talk about the best part of the movie, which is the ending credits. I'm not even joking. The way they made the ending credits was like an advent calendar, and every day was a different credited actor, and I thought that was really clever. I thought it was really cool. I wish I was in this movie just so I could be in the ending credits. I did feel a little bad though for that little girl who shared a spot with the dog, but still it was a cool little way to end the movie. It was the best part of the whole movie, which is kind of sad. So let's talk about the demises. When I say demises, I mean like how each of the characters died or disappeared. I don't know if they died or disappeared. I still don't understand that part, but they didn't explain it. But I wish the demises were more like Willy Wonka, more like and then there were none. You know, like every character would disappear based on who they were as a person. And I thought they were going like that with the fat kid. He met his demise by, eating the gingerbread cookie. And I thought that was really funny how it came to life and took him. I thought that was clever, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I love this. I'm really excited to see how each one of the characters, meet their demise. And it happened a little bit with the girl being eaten. I'm like, alright, not every character can be a fat joke. And watching the girl being swallowed, I thought it was a little much. But after that, it was really just the characters just disappearing because of the hell of it. Let's talk about how the aunt and uncle should have disappeared. The aunt made a little snide comment about the angel on top of the Christmas tree. And I think the undertone was she wished she had it. So they had an angel character, that should have been her demise. It should have been the angel character should have been her demise. And they had a teddy bear as well, and the uncle kept talking about how he was a hunter. Teddy bear, hunter, do we see where we're going with this? Because a 4-year-old could have written this. Now let's talk about the snowman. I didn't really understand what was going on. And I thought the snowman was going to come to life and be evil. That's what I first thought. Then I started realizing, okay, if you die, you become a snowman. And I thought that was kind of clever, but they never really explained that. And also, who was the first snowman then, who was on the front yard? I wonder if this movie was a book first, because it reminded me of the Hunger Games, how like the Hunger Games rushed everyone's death, even with the dogs, even with the wolves at the end, how in the book they were the other contestants, but in the movie they were just regular generic wolves. This kind of reminded me of that, and maybe in the book, if there was a book, there was more explaining of, oh my god, that's my aunt, that's my uncle, that's my cousin, that's my grandma, but they didn't do that here, and I wish they did. Okay, so now let's talk about the movie being rated PG-13 and saying the F word every 5 seconds. Said F this, F that. I mean, at the end, the main kid, he yells at Krampus and he says, hey asshole, give me back my family. I'm like, that's the punchline. Oh my god. Also, I didn't understand why this was happening to this good kid. This kid was like the Cindy Lou of the world. He loved Christmas, he, defended Santa Claus. Why did this all happen to this kid? Because for 5 seconds he lost hope? No. No. The prototype should have been, Kevin from Home Alone. A bad little kid, he's on the naughty list, he's really, really bad, and then he's like, he should have said, I don't believe in Santa, I don't care about any of this. And that's what Krampus should have then finally came, and taught him a lesson. But this kid didn't need to be taught a lesson, because even when the next morning he was, oh, I love Christmas again, I love Christmas. This kid never deserved this. The other people, they kind of deserved it. It would have been a little clever if it was one bad kid and a bunch of funny yet merry, nice people, because all the family was a horrible family. They all deserved this. Great characters, by the way. The actors were fantastic. I mean, all those characters you would find at your family Christmas party. Something that I picked up was that the trailer was much better than the movie. There are a lot of times where you watch a really good trailer and you're like, oh my god, I can't wait to see that movie. And you realize, oh wait a second, the trailer and the movie were two different things. Because the trailer was really something magical, it was really something awesome, and it didn't really relate to the film. And also, I watched the trailer a million times because I was so excited for this movie. And the way the lines were delivered in the trailer were different than the lines delivered in the actual movie. Like, when they said, it looks like Martha Stewart threw up in here, there was a great line in the trailer, and in the movie it was very quiet, it was very to herself. And it happened to there were a lot of lines like that, and all the great lines used in the trailer were thrown away in the actual movie, and I didn't really understand that because there weren't that many funny lines in this movie. However, there was one line said where the uncle was like, see, I told you we should have went to my brother's house, and the wife's like, your brother lives on a farm, and then he's like, Jesus was born on a farm. Funny line, hysterical, A+ right there. Okay, now let's talk about the grandma. I actually really like the grandma. I like how she spoke German because the original Krampus story is a German legend, and I thought that was really interesting that they were bringing that into it with that character, because that character was kind of the heart of the film as well. However, when she told the story of what happened to her, because Krampus came to her house when she was younger, she switched to English. And I was like, okay. And I like how the one aunt was like, of course she speaks English. That was hysterical. But after the story was done, she went right back to German. And I would have been like, Grandma, shit's about to get real. If you want me to know what you're saying, you better speak some English right now, because I don't know what. I can't be, translating in my head right now. We gotta start moving, There's these demonic things chasing us. You gotta speak English for at least 5 seconds more. And also, correct me if I'm wrong, but the name of the movie was Krampus. I didn't know the movie was supposed to be called Krampus's Minion. They were the ones doing everything. And I think they were like, let's make Krampus the last thing we see. And I understand that, but also I didn't like the way they made Krampus look. Also, I'm sitting on the floor right now. That's why there's a plug there. But also, I didn't like the way they made Krampus look. I thought it looked really either too CGI or too fake. It just didn't work out. I wish Krampus was actually more of like the Grinch character. I wish they got a really good character actor to play this demonic character. And I think they could have had more fun if the character was funny, bad, more like the Grinch, and more, terrorize this family, but with a funny way. Because the movie, it didn't work. The minions were all really cool looking, but I would have loved to have seen Krampus more, because the movie's called Krampus. Animation that was used when the grandma retold her story, I thought that was really cool. Also, raise your hand if you thought they were going to be in a snow globe for the entire movie, because I was, from the poster with the snow globe in the house, I was like, how cool would it be if they were trapped in a snow globe, because everything was so snowy and there was no one around them. I thought it would be really cool when the girl was running through the streets. I thought she was going to smack into a glass wall, and I was really looking forward to that, because it would be like they are trapped inside a snow globe, and I thought that's why the snowman was there, because they were in a snow globe. But that didn't happen, that was never explained. Then at the end they were in a snow globe. But then I was thinking, are they still in the snow globe? Or is Krampus just watching them, But I really wished the whole time they were in a snow globe, like they were imprisoned in this snow globe. Overall, I thought it was a really cool concept, but I don't think the outcome was that great. But then I asked myself, would I see it again? And I would see it again, because I love Christmas movies, and it was a fun movie to watch, but it wasn't a good movie. I didn't like it. So now let's grade it. I really don't want to grade it, because I'm still deciding if I like it or not. I have to give it a nay, you guys. I'm so sorry. Krampus is gonna get a nay. Mostly because, you know what? I was really looking forward to this movie. It wasn't as magical or as powerful as I thought it was gonna be. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye, guys. Overall, I am. It's fine.